Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm taking you on a random route to help you prepare for your German driving license exam. We are going to encounter some real life traffic situations, road signs, and driving rules that you will need to know from your practical exam perspective. So, buckle up and let's get started. First things first, fasten your seatbelt, check your mirrors, be aware of your surroundings. We are starting off, and I have no set plan or set route, just like in the real exam. The examiner can take you anywhere, and you need to be prepared for anything. Okay, now the road is governed by a 50 speed limit. Let's continue and see what is ahead of us. From a distance, you see a red signal. You also see there is one lane turning left. We will stay in this lane, which is the right lane, because we want to go straight ahead. Let's wait in the red signal. And if you have followed my previous videos, you know that red signal is your best friend because it gives you time to relax. It gives you time to look around, look the surrounding, see what is ahead of you, look at your mirrors, and yes, when you get your green signal, carefully proceed. So we are currently at 50 speed limit, and hence we will drive as close to 50 and continue our journey forward. From a distance, you see there is a signal. It is still green, but still be prepared that it might change its color. But as you get close to it, it's still green, so you can comfortably cross the signal. Just stay in your lane. As you saw to your right, there was a bus lane, so don't move over to the bus lane. But otherwise, you're fine. Just continue. As you cross the intersection, you see this is governed by 30 speed limit. But this is Monday to Friday. This video is shot on a Sunday and hence not applicable for us. But of course, your exams should be Monday to Fridays, so applicable for you if you're driving in this road. You see your lane is getting narrow because of the vehicles parked onto your right. So you should be careful as you cross them, not to come in the way of any oncoming traffic. There is a pedestrian lane, but nobody near the pedestrian lane, and hence no problem. Another pedestrian lane, again, nothing to worry. So just continue going forward. Also take a note of these kind of roads where you see suddenly a bicycle lane is emerging. Of course, be extra careful if there are any bicycles. So this is one type of scenario. The other scenario is where you see that the bicycle lane is then disappearing. So in such case also you should be extra careful to see if there are any bicycles and they are not endangered. So let's see if we see something like that ahead of us. I remember this road has. So now you see onto the right, there is a cycle lane. Okay. And as you go forward, let's see what you see. You see the cycle lane is disappearing. Yeah. So in such scenarios, if in this case there was no cycle, but if there was a cycle there, then you should make sure that you're not creating any danger situation. So this is now a 30 speed. You see this is a 30 speed limit as you enter the tunnel. So yes, adjust your speed and continue. As you come out of the tunnel, the speed is again 50 km/h. But there is a signal here. The instruction is to turn left. Carefully see if there is any oncoming traffic. There was none. And the left turn is complete. So everything, just remember all my video on separation of concerns. So while turning left, you should make sure that there is no pedestrians, no bicycles, and no oncoming traffic on the road. If everything is fine, you can complete your left turn. Here we are taking a right at this junction. Make sure that there is no pedestrian or cyclist on the road. And now you see that the road is getting narrow. And yeah, let's continue going forward. And as you proceed further, you see this bicycle. You see that this bicycle lane is merging in. So make sure that you're not endangering that bicycle and you are now in the 30 speed limit. Stay behind the bicycle until you get a space to overtake. You see that the road is very narrow. So let's stay behind as much as you can. So here you see the bicycle is moving towards its right, giving us sufficient space to overtake. Yes. And from a distance, you see the red turning green. And let's continue forward. As we cross the intersection, we see that now the speed limit is 50. Let's wait for the green signal. The instruction is to turn left. There is no oncoming traffic, and carefully turn left and continue our journey forward. As you cross the intersection, the speed limit is 30, but as you see, this is Monday to Friday. This video is shot on a Sunday and hence not applicable, but applicable for all of you because your driving exam is going to happen on a weekday. Here we are going to take left. So just stay in either of these two lanes because there are two lanes turning left. Let's wait for the signal to turn green and stay in your lane as you take that left turn. Okay, so stay in your lane and you see that there is already another car on the left lane. So stay in your lane and complete the left turn. As you cross the intersection, again governed by a 30 speed limit, Monday to Friday, 7 to 6. So adjust your speed accordingly. And now you see that it is back to 50. From here, we are taking a left. At this signal, you see there are two lanes turning to the left. So you can choose either of this. I always prefer to be on my right hand side if I have an option. So yes, I do have an option. And I got my signal. So be in your lane because both of your lanes are turning left. So stay in your lane and carefully complete that left turn. And as you complete the left turn, you see that the lane marking has disappeared. That means it's just now one lane. Stay in your lane there because there's on the right side, there is one lane turning to the right, but the left lane is going forward. So I will continue my journey forward. From here, we are turning right. Okay, carefully turn the right. You see this is going to be a 30 zone road, but you already see that there is somebody trying to cross the road. We allowed them to cross the road, though the priority is ours. But of course, they are small children there out there, and hence, of course, we should give them the way. Now we see in the next intersection, we have the priority. There is somebody with hazard light on, so we can carefully pass them over and continue our journey forward. You see that this is a narrow road, so if there is an oncoming traffic, you should give them the way, but there is none as of now. And as you move forward, you see that it's still your priority road marked by that signal, that the symbol that you saw, the signboard actually that you saw on the road. And yeah, here now we have to turn right after this bus stop. So in this intersection, we have to turn right, but still we have the priority on this road. So just check for any bicycles or pedestrians crossing. There was none, and hence you can continue a journey forward. Remember that this is your 30 zone road, so always be careful for your right before left. So you see that this intersection is not marked with any signal or symbol or signboard, and hence it's a right before left. So always slow down your vehicle in front of any right before left. You see the another right before left scenario. You slow down, make sure that there is no vehicle before you proceed forward. I hope you have all seen my videos on separation of concerns. So as you enter the 30 zone roads, yes, one important thing is right before left. So here you say that though I have the priority, I have let this car to go because you see that there is a car coming right ahead of me. Though I have the priority, I just waited for that car to pass by. Okay, so the driver is very happy that I did that. But yes, you should here in 30 zone roads, it's also about application of common sense. Okay, so in this case, right before left is of course a rule, but sometimes you will have to forgive your priority to make an easy flow of traffic. So again, another right before left scenario. From a distance, you notice that there are very young participants on the road. And in this case, more than anything else, common sense on the road is the most important rule. You don't have to endanger this young traffic on the road. So just go very slowly. Make sure that this kid has crossed the road. And yes, slow down, stop if necessary, and only if you're sure that the young participant has crossed the road, take your car off the road. Yes, now I would like to go straight forward after my right turn, and I'll continue my journey forward. And here I'm turning right at this intersection. It's still right before left. So make sure that there is no vehicle endangered. So there is none. In this case, there is no oncoming traffic. If there was one, I should wait behind this vehicle. But in this case, there was none. And here I take a left turn. Okay. I continue my journey forward. You see that the road is absolutely narrow. So now you see that my side of the road is completely empty. If there was an oncoming traffic, that oncoming vehicle should wait behind any of these parked cars. For me, it's straightforward. I have a block in front of me, but there are no vehicles on the road, so it's pretty empty. But from an exam standpoint, be prepared for any such scenario. So again, right before left, you are supposed to take a right turn from here. You see that there is no vehicle on the road, so continue your journey forward. Another right before left scenario. Okay, slow down, check, and continue forward. Now you see there is a give way symbol here. So carefully enter this road, left, look into your left, right, and carefully enter this road. Okay, we are now Back to this road. We have seen this road before. You see that this is governed by your priority symbol. So this junction, you don't have to slow down because you had the priority. And the same is in the next intersection where you have the priority. But here, right after the bus stop, we are taking a right turn and we'll park our car wherever we can do so. Okay, let's find the parking slot. And here I see a space in between this van and the car. Let me now park my car and complete this route.